Alright guys, so today we are going to be working on getting this thing finally washed and cleaned up a little bit. As you guys can see from the last video, there's quite a bit of grime on this car. Looks like this car has been pretty well neglected. I don't think this car has seen a bath in quite a few years here. The back seems to be kind of the worst of it. Swamp find essentially. Another thing I'm hoping that the pressure washer can help with is that these side skirts look to have been painted silver at one point or another. So I'm hoping that that kind of helps to take care of that. And then just kind of lots and lots and lots of mold and nastiness all around this car. Should be a pretty good project here. I mean, again, lots of grease and grime. Lots of nastiness kind of all around the car. I'll probably just hit it up with the pressure washer first, and then we'll kind of get into our bath for this car. Let's get into getting this thing the bath that it deserves. I did bring out the handy dandy gas powered pressure washer here. Let's get the pressure washer started and get the spraying. I think that's a pretty damn good start. Show you guys what we're able to do here. Looks pretty good. The hood, I don't know what this blue stuff here, I don't know if that's getting picked up on the camera, but I don't know what that blue stuff right there is. We were able to get most of that silver paint off on the side skirts. I might just have to end up removing those altogether and respraying them some black. The thing I'm most excited about is the rear end here, which was honestly the worst. The bumper is looking much better. So I started yanking at this spoiler here, and it does look like it was just double side tape on here, which is a huge relief. Oh no. Finally got a chance to take the wing off. Came out pretty easily, but good news, bad news. We have self tappers. No. Self tappers on the quarter panel. Oh man, that's super disappointing. It looks like there are some self tappers that they had gone underneath the quarter panel on, which is again super disappointing. I'm going to try pulling at this and seeing what we can do about getting that off. That driver's side, actually I was able to just kind of shake it loose and then get that to pop off. I think the fiberglass had already kind of weakened from where they drilled it in. Super disappointed. Not gonna let that stop me from getting this car cleaned up and in the best possible condition that I can get it into. Next step, I think we're gonna try to go ahead and get that wing completely removed. All right, quick update here. Trying to get this wing taken off here. I pulled the panel off so I can get to these terrible self tappers in the quarter panel. So there were 1, 2, hopefully that is it. And it's not budging as well as the other one did. So that double-sided tape must be on there pretty damn good. Solution here. I'm gonna take that heat gun and try to heat up the double-sided tape around here so that we can get this pulled off. And also probably take the heat gun to this double-sided tape here. It's not quite hot enough today to get this stuff to peel off, but that's what the goal is right now. To budge at all as I'm trying to heat this up. I have no idea how much double-sided tape is on here. If it looks anything like the left side over here, it's not much. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Yes, heat gun for the win. Pop the rest of this bad boy off here with one hand. Woo! There we go. Two super duper wings here. Popped off. Look at that. Got them both popped off, and it's pretty disgusting here. Kind of tells you how well this sealed, or how not well this sealed. So definitely the heat gun has helped. The heat gun has definitely helped to peel some of that off. It's crazy how much surface area that took up. I'm glad they only used 2 self-tappers. Anyways, we'll also take off the trunk spoiler today. I have no idea how that wiring was ran for that brake light. We'll have to kind of get into it, try not to break anything on this panel to get that wing off. I already unscrewed the self-tappers that were in the wing right here. Now I also clipped the brake light here. Gotta tape this off. Looks like they just tapped into the original wire, which is great. But now I'm going to take the spoiler off and see the damage. Haha! Look at that. Sweet. Okay. Now to get this closed and get this all cleaned up. Oh yeah. Man, what a transformation. Honestly. We got a ton of work done today to the Integra. Got the pressure washer out today. Got this all washed up. Decontaminated it a little bit. And she is looking amazing. I mean, really kind of a diamond in the rough. Honestly, I would have hated to see this thing go to waste. You know, not without her flaws, of course, but man, look at that. Move my stuff out the way here and show you guys. Look at the before and after on this rear bumper here, on this rear trunk area. I mean, man, cleaned up super nicely. Honestly, just super neglected. Give you guys another angle of the passenger side here. Has some issues on the passenger side. There's that quarter panel dent there. I want to take this thing to a PDR shop and see what they can do about getting that dent right here possibly removed. I know it's minor compared to what's going on with the rest of the car, but you know, the quarter panel is just kind of one of those biggest panels that bugs me. But look at that difference. We did get the wing off, as you guys saw in the last few clips there. Now without issues, obviously. I mean, we have holes here. Fortunately, these holes are in the OEM location. Unfortunately, these holes here are just, you know, extra aerodynamic speed holes that were created on this car to mount those side pieces. We got a little bit of the silver paint off, or I guess a lot of bit of the silver paint off of the side skirts by just pressure washing. I'm hoping that I can just take some paint remover, or I don't know, maybe alcohol, and try to get the rest of that silver paint off of those side skirts. I really don't want to scuff them down and repaint them. Never turns out as well as I want. I noticed as I was driving this thing home the other day too, was this wiper seemed to kind of move around quite a bit, and just doesn't seem to be the right clip for it. So one of those crappy things that you find. Not a problem, of course, just a wiper, but man, super happy with the way that this thing turned out. I know I keep saying that. Check her out in all of her glory. Anyways, we'll end the video here. Just wanted to keep you guys updated on the progress on this Integra here. Starting to accumulate some of the parts for the manual swap, but again, this is just kind of a day 2 of owning this car. And one of the first things that I wanted to do, as mentioned in the last video, was just get her cleaned up as nicely as possible. You know, I always feel better working on clean cars. So that being said, I hope to catch you guys in the next one. I think the next episode we'll move into working on ripping out the interior and getting that shampooed and cleaned out. I will probably still clay bar and try polishing the paint as best I can, but I'll keep that off video. I know that kind of stuff isn't super interesting. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys.